Welcome back to the Beauty Gallery. Today, we are diving deep into the life and career of one of the most iconic entertainers of all time, Jennifer Lopez. From her humble beginnings in the Bronx to becoming a global superstar, J.Lo has conquered music, film, fashion, and business like no one else. She's a record-breaking artist, the Hollywood box office queen, and a style icon who continues to inspire millions. Jennifer Lynn Lopez was born on July 24, 1969, in the Bronx, New York City, to Puerto Rican parents Guadalupe Rodriguez and David Lopez. She grew up in the Castle Hill neighborhood, a predominantly Latino community, where she developed a strong sense of cultural identity. Her parents, originally from Puerto Rico, moved to the mainland U.S. in search of better opportunities. Jennifer was the middle child in a family of 3 daughters. Her older sister, Leslie Lopez, pursued a career in education, while her younger sister, Linda Lopez, became a journalist and TV host. Despite their modest background, her parents instilled in them the values of hard work and perseverance. Her father, David, worked as a computer technician, while her mother, Guadalupe, was a homemaker who later took up jobs as a kindergarten teacher. The Lopez family lived in a small apartment in the Bronx before moving to a 2-story house when Jennifer was a teenager, reflecting their gradual financial progress. From an early age, Jennifer exhibited a passion for entertainment. At just 5 years old, she began taking singing and dancing lessons, encouraged by her parents. Dance, in particular, became her primary focus, and she trained in ballet, jazz, and flamenco. She attended Holy Family School and later Preston High School, an all-girls Catholic school in the Bronx. During her school years, Jennifer was an active athlete, participating in gymnastics, track and field, and softball, but her true love remained performing. She took part in school musicals and talent shows, showcasing her natural charisma and stage presence. Jennifer's parents believed in traditional career paths, encouraging their daughters to pursue higher education and stable jobs. However, Jennifer had different aspirations. She dreamed of becoming a superstar, an ambition that was not common among Latina women in the entertainment industry at the time. To please her family, she enrolled at Baruch College but quickly realized that college life was not for her. After just 1 semester, she dropped out to pursue her passion for acting and dancing full-time. This decision caused tension with her mother, who wanted Jennifer to have a secure career. The disagreement was so severe that Jennifer left home and began living in a dance studio, where she slept on the floor while auditioning for roles. Jennifer's first step into the entertainment industry came as a backup dancer. She worked on low-paying gigs, performing in music videos, nightclubs, and stage shows. One of her early dance roles was in Golden Musicals of Broadway, a European tour where she performed as a chorus member. She also worked as a backup dancer for New Kids on the Block, performing with them at the 1991 American Music Awards. Jennifer's first major break came in 1991 when she was selected as a Fly Girl dancer on the hit comedy sketch show In Living Color. The show, created by Keenen Ivory Wayans, was a popular platform for rising stars, and Lopez's talent and charisma quickly made her stand out. She remained on the show for 2 seasons, gaining national exposure. During her time on In Living Color, Jennifer also worked as a backup dancer for Janet Jackson, even appearing in the music video for That's the Way Love Goes, in 1993. Jackson offered her a spot as a full-time dancer on tour, but Jennifer declined because she wanted to focus on acting. After living in Living Color, Jennifer Lopez started auditioning for acting roles. She made her acting debut in 1993 with a minor role in the CBS TV show Second Chances, followed by a role in its spin-off Hotel Malibu. These roles helped her gain experience, but they were not enough to make her a household name. Her first major film role came in 1995 when she starred in My Family, Mi Familia, a drama about a Mexican-American family. Jennifer's performance as the young mother Maria Sanchez received critical acclaim, marking her as a promising actress. Later that year, she starred in the action film Money Train, 1995, alongside Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson. Although the film received mixed reviews, Lopez's role as a tough New York transit cop helped her gain more recognition. She continued her rise with Jack in 1996, starring alongside Robin Williams, and A Blood and Wine, 1997, with Jack Nicholson. These roles showcased her versatility as an actress, but her true breakthrough was yet to come. Jennifer Lopez's career-defining breakthrough came in 1997 when she was cast as Selena Quintanilla in the biographical film Selena. The film told the tragic story of the beloved Tejano singer, who was murdered in 1995. Lopez was selected for the role after a nationwide search, beating out thousands of other actresses. To prepare, she studied Selena's singing style, mannerisms, and dance moves. Her performance was widely praised, capturing the spirit and charisma of Selena, and the film was a box office success. With Selena, Jennifer Lopez became the first Latina actress to earn $1 million for a film role, a historic moment for representation in Hollywood. Her portrayal earned her a Golden Globe nomination for Best Actress, cementing her as a leading actress in the industry. Despite her success in Hollywood, Lopez wanted to expand her career into music. At the time, it was rare for an established actress to successfully transition into a pop music career, but Lopez was determined. She signed a record deal with Work Group, a division of Sony Music, and began working on her debut album. Unlike many Latin artists who focused on Spanish-language music, Lopez aimed to blend pop, R&B, Latin, and dance music, appealing to a broad audience. She worked with top producers like Rodney Jerkins, Cory Rooney, and Rick Wake to create a unique sound that reflected both her Puerto Rican heritage and mainstream pop influences. In June 1999, Jennifer Lopez released her debut album, On the Six, a reference to the subway line she used to take from the Bronx to Manhattan. The album was a mix of Latin pop, R&B, and dance music, marking the beginning of her career as a recording artist. Key singles from On the Six. 1. If You Had My Love, the album's lead single became a massive hit, reaching number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. The song's success proved that Lopez was not just an actress trying to sing but a legitimate pop star. 2. Waiting for Tonight, this dance pop anthem became one of her signature songs, earning a Grammy nomination and solidifying her status as a rising music star. 3. Let's Get Loud, a high-energy Latin pop track that showcased her Puerto Rican roots and became a fan favorite. 4. No Me Ames, with Marc Anthony, a romantic Spanish-language ballad that introduced her to Latin music audiences and won critical praise. On the Six was a commercial success, selling over 8 million copies worldwide, making Jennifer Lopez one of the first actresses to successfully transition into a pop star. Following the success of her debut, Jennifer Lopez wasted no time in working on her second album. In January 2001, she released J. Lo, an album that would make her one of the biggest pop stars in the world. The album debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200, making her the first Latina woman to achieve this feat. She simultaneously starred in The Wedding Planner, which also hit number 1 at the box office. This made her the first artist in history to have a number 1 album and number 1 movie in the same week. The album featured hits like Love Don't Cost a Thing, V-Popper, and the anthem that became an international hit. I'm Real remix, Fit Ja Rule. This remix helped popularize the hip-hop and R&B crossover trend in the early 2000s. Play, a dance pop hit that became a club favorite. Ain't It Funny, the Latin-inspired pop song that performed well on the charts. With J. Lo, Jennifer Lopez transitioned from a rising star to a global music powerhouse. Her fusion of pop, Latin, and R&B influences allowed her to connect with diverse audiences worldwide. Jennifer Lopez continued her success with the release of her third album, This Is Me. Then, in 2002, the album reflected her personal life, particularly her high-profile romance with Ben Affleck. Key songs from the album: Jenny from the Block, a hip-hop infused track that became one of her most iconic songs, emphasizing her Bronx roots. All I Have a feat LL Cool J, a romantic R&B duet that became a major hit. I'm Glad, a song with a music video paying tribute to the film Flashdance. The album sold over 6 million copies worldwide, further solidifying her as one of the biggest female pop stars of the early 2000s. In 2007, she embraced her Latin roots by releasing Como Ama Una Mujer, her first full Spanish-language album. The album received critical acclaim and proved that she could successfully cross over into Latin music, helping pave the way for future Latin pop artists. After a brief hiatus, Lopez returned to music with I Love 2011, which featured one of her biggest hits, On the Floor, feat. Pitbull. The song became a global dance anthem, topping charts in over 30 countries and marking a major comeback. Other notable musical achievements. 2014, released AKA, featuring songs like Booty, feat. Iggy Azalea. 2016 to 2018, had a successful Las Vegas residency, All I Have, grossing over $100 million. 2020, performed at the Super Bowl halftime show with Shakira, a performance that was widely praised. After conquering the music industry, Jennifer Lopez continued to build her empire by solidifying her place in Hollywood while also expanding into various business ventures. She became one of the highest-paid Latina actresses in history, launched successful brands, and built a business empire that extended beyond entertainment. Following her breakthrough role in Selena, 1997, Jennifer Lopez quickly established herself as a bankable actress, starring in a series of successful films across multiple genres. Jennifer Lopez became one of the most sought-after actresses in romantic comedies, a genre where she found massive success. 1. The Wedding Planner, 2001, starring alongside Matthew McConaughey, this film was a box office hit, making Lopez the first Latina actress to earn $12 million for a role. 2. Made in Manhattan, 2002, one of her most iconic films, it grossed over $154 million worldwide and solidified her place as a romantic comedy star. 3. Shall We Dance? 2004, starring with Richard Gere, this film became a global hit, earning over $170 million. 4. Monster-in-Law, 2005, a comedy featuring Jane Fonda, it was another box office success, further proving her star power. While Lopez became famous for romantic comedies, she also pursued challenging dramatic and action roles. Border Town, 2006, a crime drama tackling the issue of feminicides in Mexico, showing Lopez's passion for socially relevant films. The Boy Next Door, 2015, a psychological thriller that became a box office hit, proving Lopez's ability to command audiences outside of rom-coms. Hustlers, 2019, a critically acclaimed crime drama where she played a stripper-turned-con artist. The film was a major success, earning Lopez a Golden Globe nomination and Oscar buzz. Marry Me, 2022, a romantic musical comedy where she starred alongside Owen Wilson and Maluma. The Mother, 2023, an action thriller that became a top-watched movie on Netflix. This Is Me. Now, a Love Story, 2024, a self-funded cinematic experience blending film and music, showcasing her as a visionary artist. Jennifer Lopez's success goes beyond acting and music. She is also a powerful entrepreneur, launching multiple business ventures that have earned her hundreds of millions of dollars. 1. Fragrance Empire, 2002 present. Lopez revolutionized the celebrity fragrance industry when she launched her first perfume, Glow by J. Lo, in 2002. The fragrance became a bestseller, generating over $100 million in sales within the first year. Following this success, Lopez expanded her perfume empire, releasing over 30 fragrances, including Still, 2003, Live, 2005, Love and Glamour, 2010, Promise, 2019. Her fragrance line has generated over $2 billion in sales, making her one of the most successful celebrity fragrance entrepreneurs. 2. Fashion and beauty. Jennifer Lopez became a major player in the fashion and beauty industries. J.Lo by Jennifer Lopez, 2001, the clothing and accessories brand that became a best-selling collection in the early 2000s. JLO Beauty, 2021, a skincare brand emphasizing glow and anti-aging products, reflecting Lopez's iconic youthful appearance. Her beauty brand became a top-selling line at major retailers like Sephora and Amazon. 3. Television production and reality shows. Lopez expanded into TV production, working behind the scenes to create hit shows. South Beach Tour, a 2011 to 2014, a reality TV show produced by her company, Nuyorican Productions. Shades of Blue, a 2016 to 2018, the crime drama where she starred as a corrupt NYPD detective. World of Dance, a 2017 to 2020, a global dance competition series where she served as a judge and executive producer. For Las Vegas Residency, 2016 to 2018. In 2016, Lopez launched her All I Have residency at Planet Hollywood in Las Vegas. The show grossed over $100 million, proving that she was still a top-selling performer. 5. Sports and fitness industry. Lopez has also invested in fitness-related businesses. Became a co-owner of the Miami Dolphins, 2009, alongside her then-husband Mark Anthony. Launched J.Lo Body, a fitness-focused expansion of her skincare brand. Invested in Hydro, a smart rowing machine company, in 2021. 6. Real estate investments. Lopez has bought and sold luxury real estate, owning multi-million-dollar homes in Los Angeles, New York City, Miami, the Hamptons. Her properties are often worth $10 million to $40 million, making real estate another key part of her business portfolio. After a brief hiatus from music, Lopez made a massive comeback in 2011 with her album I Love, which featured some of her biggest hits. On the Floor, a Fit Pitbull, a global dance anthem that topped charts in over 30 countries. The song became one of the best-selling singles of all time, with over 8 million copies sold worldwide. The album's other singles, I'm Into You and Poppy, also performed well internationally. This era re-established Lopez as a music superstar, proving she could still dominate pop and dance music. In 2014, Lopez embraced her Latin roots while experimenting with new sounds in her album Veke. Notable tracks. Booty feat Iggy Azalea, a club hit that gained viral popularity. First Love, the pop track that showcased her vocal range. Although AK didn't match the commercial success of Love, it reinforced Lopez's versatility and commitment to evolving her sound. Jennifer Lopez delivered one of her most iconic performances when she co-headlined the Super Bowl 54 halftime show with Shakira in 2020. It was the first Super Bowl halftime show to be headlined by two Latina artists. The performance celebrated Latin culture, female empowerment, and Lopez's decades-long career. It was watched by over 103 million viewers and received widespread praise. Marry Me, a soundtrack, in 2022, featured hit singles like On My Way, which became a fan favorite. This Is Me. Now, 2024, a deeply personal album, marking a follow-up to her 2002 hit album This Is Me. Then, inspired by her rekindled romance with Ben Affleck. Through Las Vegas residencies, world tours, and collaborations, Lopez has continued to dominate the music industry well into her 50s, proving that age is no barrier to success. Return to box office hits, 2015-present. 1. The Boy Next Door, 2015, a psychological thriller that became a box office hit, proving Lopez's ability to command audiences outside of rom-coms. 2. Hustlers, 2019, this crime drama, based on a true story, became one of Lopez's most critically acclaimed performances. She played Ramona Vega, a service stripper who scams wealthy Wall Street men. The film grossed over $157 million worldwide. Lopez received Golden Globe, SAG Award, and Independent Spirit Award nominations, sparking Oscar buzz. 3. Marry Me, 2022, a romantic musical film co-starring Owen Wilson and Latin pop star Maluma. The film's soundtrack featured new J.Lo songs, further blending her acting and musical careers. 4. The Mother, 2023, an action-packed thriller where Lopez played an assassin protecting her daughter. It became one of Netflix's most-watched films of the year. Exploring new creative projects, This Is Me. Now, A Love Story, 2024. In 2024, Lopez released This Is Me. Now, A Love Story, a unique cinematic project blending film, music, and personal storytelling. The film is a visual companion to her album This Is Me. Now, inspired by her relationship with Ben Affleck. It showcased Lopez's vision as both an artist and a producer, proving her creative control over her career. Jennifer Lopez has had a series of high-profile relationships throughout her career. 1. Ojani Noah. In 1997 to 1998, her first marriage was to Cuban waiter Ojani Noah, but it lasted less than a year. 2. Chris Judd. 2001 to 2003, after meeting on the set of her Love Don't Cost a Thing music video, she married dancer Chris Judd. The marriage ended in divorce in 2003. Lopez began dating actor Ben Affleck in 2002, and they became one of Hollywood's most famous couples. Dubbed Benefa, their relationship was heavily covered by the media. They got engaged in 2002, but due to intense public scrutiny, they called off their wedding in 2004. In 2021, nearly 2 decades later, Lopez and Affleck rekindled their romance. They got married in July 2022 in Las Vegas, followed by a lavish wedding in Georgia. Mark Anthony and Motherhood, 2004 to 2014. In 2004, Lopez married Latin music superstar Mark Anthony. In 2008, she gave birth to twins, Emmy and Max, making motherhood one of her most cherished roles. In 2011, Lopez and Anthony separated, and their divorce was finalized in 2014. Despite the split, they remain close friends and co-parents. Other high-profile relationships. Casper Smart. 2011 to 2016, Lopez dated her backup dancer for several years. Alex Rodriguez. 2017 to 2021, she was engaged to baseball star Alex Rodriguez, but they called it off in 2021. Jennifer Lopez has always used her platform to support charities, social causes, and humanitarian efforts. Lopez Family Foundation, founded in 2009. Jennifer and her sister Linda Lopez launched the Lopez Family Foundation to improve healthcare access for women and children. The foundation has worked with hospitals and clinics worldwide, providing medical support and education. Disaster relief efforts. Lopez has provided significant aid during natural disasters. Hurricane Katrina in 2005 raised funds for victims. Haiti earthquake in 2010 donated and raised money for relief efforts. Hurricane Maria in 2017 pledged $1 million to help Puerto Rico, her family's homeland, recover. Women's empowerment and Latin representation. Lopez has been a strong advocate for Latina representation in Hollywood. Supports Global Citizen, the movement aiming to end poverty and promote education for women. Helped launch the Time's Up movement, which fights sexual harassment in the workplace. COVID-19 relief, 2020 to 2021. Lopez donated food and medical supplies to frontline workers. Partnered with charities to support struggling families during the pandemic. Jennifer Lopez's early life was defined by hard work, cultural pride, and determination. Growing up in a working-class Puerto Rican household in the Bronx, she faced challenges but never let them hold her back. From dancing in the streets of New York to landing her first major TV gig, her journey reflects her relentless drive to achieve success against all odds.